On the breakfast news this morning, Governor Soludo urges Nigerian Army to intensify efforts against criminality in the state. Omaba youth organize a free solution medical outreach for residents. Delayed salaries also invokes no pay, no work policy on the federal government. And all the foreigners in the U.S. brings back El Salvador deportee Abrego Garcia to face charges. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080-022-00008. My name is Chidema Oranwa, and now the news in full. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has tasked the Nigerian Army on working together with his administration to intensify efforts against criminality in the state. The governor was speaking at Major General O.T. Olatoye's special Salah lunch to celebrate Eid al-Adha at the Onitsha military cantonment. ABS Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed this report.
State vigilantes who are playing supportive role, working tirelessly to keep the state secure. He acknowledged the efforts of the security agencies in Ebonyi, Ihiala, Lilu, among others, and expressed appreciation and solidarity with President Ahmed Tinubu, Muslims, and Nigerians, praying that the Salah period will be used as an opportunity for general purification of the land to engender progress.
With our own GOC here, is making a fundamental difference day by day. I get the reports. I get what is happening in where we call Ebonyi here in Ihiala, be it in Mbosi, be it in Iseke, be it in Lilu, and now the Mother Valley. I think they have been feeling the heat. Thanks immensely also to the gallant forces as well as the Air Force. I think they are feeling the heat. They are now on the run. The other battles, the other lines of battles being defined. And I want to pray that in no distant time, all those of them who are loitering in other camps still around here, that their days will be numbered.
Major General Adewale Adekeye said that the special Salah event is an opportunity to celebrate and invite friends and members of their community to remember all the sacrifices, stating that it affords them an opportunity to reflect the values that define them as Nigerian Army to continue to ensure that peace and harmony is maintained while they uphold law and order.
Let us take a moment to reflect on the values that define us as personnel of the Nigerian Army and indeed members of the armed forces of Nigeria, working together with constituted civilian authorities to ensure that peace and harmony is maintained while we uphold law and order.
Cultural displays from various Nigerian ethnic groups featured at the event.
In line with the state government's efforts to ensure good health for the people of the state, Omaba youth have organized a free solution medical outreach for the people of the area, held at White House Conclave, Omaba Phase 2, Onitsha. The medical outreach, which was flagged off by the State Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Patrick Anambra, attracted both young and old who were in the numbers to receive the healthcare service delivery. Emengini Osadabe covered the event and now reports.
In their separate interviews, Commissioner Ayamba and the Mayor of Onitsha North Local Government Area, Honorable Tony Ngora, commended the initiators of the program, which according to them is an answer to the clarion call by Governor Chukwuma Soludo enumerating various developmental strides of the governor aimed at ensuring livable Anambra State, while calling on the people to give the present administration their maximum support. The President General of Omaba Phase 2, Dr. Okwi Mmadekwe, the youth leader, Dr. Obinna Onwekwe, and the Chief of Staff, to the community leader, Mr. Alex Osaka, said they deemed it necessary to organize medical outreach to complement Governor Soludo's efforts towards alleviating the health needs of the people, adding that they are giving back to the society. Some of the beneficiaries, which include Mrs. Geraldine Odeke and Mr. Oliver Otubuanyanya, expressed gratitude to their benefactors and prayed God to bless them.
I will continue to appreciate the leadership of our mobile community and this noble platform of mobile youth for this laudable project, free solution medical outreach.
This is a testament of the solution initiative. Our governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, has set the pace, and all of us are following his mantra.
This is purely giving back to the society. It's purely about humanitarian engagement.
From Omoba Phase 2, Emengino Sadebe, ABS News.
Blossom Fund College, Oka, has held an award presentation ceremony in honor of two of its students who excelled at the 2024 Wole Soyinka International Cultural Exchange WSICE program and is a competition held in Ogun State. The ceremony, which took place at the school auditorium, brought together education stakeholders, government officials, parents, and journalists. Correspondent Blessing Dennis covered the event and tells us more.
The honor students, Chemelie John Collins Okoye, who emerged second in the national essay competition, and Favor Molo, who clinched first place in the spoken word category, were also recognized as the top performing participants from Anambra State out of over 300 students from different states across the country. Speaking at the event, the Anambra State Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chumude, praised the students for their performance and described their victory as a reflection of quality of education in the state, and also commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo, describing him as education-friendly governor.
Professor Wole Soyinka had essay competition. That's why we are here today to celebrate those students of this school who participated in that competition and did the state round.
It's a happy day for the school, and we are glad this is happening in our town.
This is a competition we've been doing for more than 15 years, and this particular one that produced the winner from Anambra State, again, more than 20 states submitted an entry for the essay competition. And we zeroed it to now the best 90 essay finalists. They were invited to Abeokuta, where they had the final session with Professor Wole Soyinka and the governor of the state.
Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities has invoked a no-pay, no-work policy on the federal government following the continuous delay of salaries of its members. ASU National President Professor Chris Piwuna, who disclosed this in an interview in Abuja, accused the government of trying to frustrate members of the union following their departure from the Integrated Payment and Personnel Information System, popularly known as IPPIS. According to the report, the federal government had announced the removal of academic and non-academic staff members of higher institutions from the controversial IPPIS, a platform which had been faulted severally by ASU and other academic unions. Professor Piwuna said that since the departure from IPPIS, the salaries of lecturers have consistently been delayed, saying that they do not get paid the way other workers get paid, and it is either they are paid 10 days into a new month. Kilmar Abrego Gracia, a 29-year-old from El Salvador, mistakenly deported in March, has been returned to the U.S. to face prosecution on 2 federal criminal charges. He has been accused of participating in a trafficking conspiracy over several years to move undocumented migrants from Texas to other parts of the country. Attorney General Pan Bondi said El Salvador agreed to release Mr. Abrego Garcia after the U.S. presented it with an arrest warrant, and his lawyer called the charges preposterous. The White House had been resisting a U.S. Supreme Court order from April to facilitate his return after he was sent to jail in El Salvador alongside more than 250 other deportees. In a two-count grand jury indictment filed in a tennis court last month and unsealed on Friday, Mr. Abrego was charged with one count of conspiracy to transport aliens and a second count of unlawful transportation of undocumented aliens. Russia goalkeeper Matvey Safonov is ready to move on from his error in the side's stalemate against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The Paris Saint-Germain's shortstopper was at fault for the goal conceded by Valery Kapin's side in the 1-1 draw with Nigeria at the Luzhniki Stadium, Moscow on Friday night. Safonov mistakenly passed the ball to substitute Tolu Arokadari, who slotted home for Nigeria's equalizing goal in the 71st minute. The 26-year-old accepts responsibility for his team's failure to win the game. Valery Kapin's side will now shift attention to their next friendly against Belarus in Minsk next week, Tuesday. And that's just about it on the news this morning. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and the programs on the ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Our top stories again. Governor Soludo has urged the Nigerian Army to intensify efforts against criminality in the state. Omawa youths have organized a free solution medical outreach for residents. The late salaries, ASU has invoked a no pay, no work policy on federal government. We told in foreign saying the U.S. has brought back El Salvador deportee Abrego Garcia to face charges. Remember that security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080-022-00008. And that's it on the breakfast news this morning. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Chidema Oranwa. Good morning.